Hey, what's up everyone, and welcome to another gameplay video. This time I want to cover my Megatouch, because I know I've talked about this a lot, and I guess I've never, even thought to play some of these games and show you, what it's about. So this is my Force Radeon, and what I mean by that is all of these Megatouch units run on different types of hardware, depending on the make and model that you've got, so to speak. I have what's called Force hardware. So Megatouch has went through a ton of different hardware revisions. So for instance, the most common three I think that are out there is Max, and after Max came Force, which I have, and after Force came Ion, which was the last hardware platform. So when I say it's a Force Radeon, what I mean is it's running. It's kind of like the engine. It's got Force hardware, and then Radeon is the actual model. So Force, for instance, is right around the time when they started going to LCDs. And this one obviously is a CRT model, and the profile and everything is Radeon. They made an Evo, which is kind of like a flat panel. And then, of course, Ion has their own, that hardware platform has its own series of flat panels. And, they don't, Ion didn't do any uh, CRT models. Force was the last line of hardware to do CRTs. And I actually like this one more than the Evo. The Evo had a bunch of problems with overheating, because everything's tightly compressed into that screen and that small box. So I went this route, and for the most part, without getting too much into this, I kind of bulletproofed it. There's no hard drive. It's basically a computer. But I removed the mechanical hard drive. I put a flash card in there instead. So you're eliminating that potential possibility of failure. And I upgraded the memory and processor, so to speak. So it's basically a computer. But anyways, that's a long-winded way of getting here. So I thought it would be cool because I play this almost every day. I like to play it before I go to the gym. I like to play it in the evening. So this gets a ton of use, especially when there's parties. And there's, I think, like 140, 150 games. This is a 2000, here, let me just hit this. This is a 2011 software, and that was the last software for Force that was released. After that, everything went to the Ion hardware. So this is as upgraded as it possibly can be, and there are just a ton of games. So without further ado, I'm going to set up this camera, because obviously there's some flickering. I'm going to change it to a different frame, to 60 frames a second, and set up a tighter shot. Hopefully it'll work out that you can see everything that's going on. But I thought it'd be kind of fun to play some of these games. So let me get set up and let's do some gameplays. Okay, so here we are. This is the main menu, and you can see there's a bunch of categories for different games. I typically, well, I guess I play a little bit of all of them. But actually, before I start here, there's a bunch of settings you can change. Some you can only access from hitting a switch inside the cabinet, but like general ones like volume and stuff like that, you can actually enter by going into this 6-star here, which is just a little stupid password. But I want to boost up the volume because it's pretty low. I usually keep it right around 20. But for the sake of this video, it'd be nice if all of you could hear it. So I'm going to bring it up to about 35. Hopefully that's loud enough that my microphone will pick it up. But I'm going to start out. I want to play one of my favorite games that I'm addicted to right now. It's called Funkier Monkey. And the way that this game works, actually, if you hit the question mark, it gives you the rules. So basically, you're trying to clear these barrels. They're supposed to be wine that this monkey is trying to get out on the market. And so the way that you do that is all of the barrels have numbers, and so you can either match them. They have numbers 1 through 13. So say you could hit 2 8s, one or like an 8 and a 7. So you can either clear them with a sequential order, or you can clear them by matching the numbers. So like in a consecutive order. And 1 13 also works. That's the only non-matching or consecutive pair. So 1 and 13 works. It's kind of like in cards, like an ace can be low or high. Anyways, let's get going here. This is actually a lot of fun. It's a very simple game, but it's very addicting. So yeah, you can touch matching barrels, or barrels in consecutive order. So let's get going. And you've got a bunch of barrels at the bottom. There's a number. So these are how many you have until you're out. So you want to try to clear the entire stage if you can, because you get a big bonus. So I'm going to keep going. 1, 2, 1, 2. Okay. And that means that I just cleared the target. So now I'm automatically going to make it to the next round because I met 10,000 for a score. Okay, so, and you do want to go as fast as you can because you get more points the faster you go. Okay. All right, so let's see here. Let's do that. I gotta speed up here. Boom. Okay, so for clearing, you get 10,000 points, and that's huge because if I can start a round like close to 50,000, that's a really good start. So like the target was 10,000, but now it's 55,000, and I'm almost there already. So that this is a really good start. All right, so let's see if we can do this. 1 and 13 works. Let's do 11s, and we can do 5 and 6, 7 and 8. 2s. You guys get the idea. Let's see here. Need to get rid of that 1. Oh, that lined up just perfect. So again, 10,000 points. And I think the next target is like 105. Yeah, 105. Okay. So now we've got these purple barrels, and then you've got the regular ones. And it doesn't matter. You can mix and match, but you get more points if you keep them together. But typically, I kind of ignore that because that can really hinder your performance on the level. So I don't worry about that. I'm more focused on just trying to clear the stage. I messed up. There we go. And I'm out. So didn't clear it, but I'm at 132. That's pretty good because I got to make 170. So I still need to do really good on this level. This is like when you get to 170, that's when I would say the game gets pretty darn hard. Or at least challenging to clear the stage. Let's see. There we go. Not looking good. I need to get that 9 out of there. All right. So I barely made 170, and I'm out. So I'm at 172. So this next round is going to be really tough. Because I have to get 225, and I mean, unless I clear all these, there's a very slim chance. come on, give me that. There we go. Come on. Oh, I just barely made it because I get 10,000 on top of that 210, and then another 6,000 because I have 6 barrels. You'll see. So I just barely made the 225. All right. So now, let's see here. Let's do this. Come on. I'm not going to make this one. I can tell already. Yeah, ended up with 268, which isn't really a good game. I mean, not for me at least. I don't. It's definitely not even going to make the scoreboard. Yeah, so that's Funkier Monkey. Actually, yeah, so the minimum score to get on our leaderboard, which as you can see, it's all me, is 376,000, and I had 268. So, but you know, it's a fairly quick game, so why not? Let's do one more. It's such a simple, stupid game, but it's so addicting. All right, let's see here. There we go. All right, so 48,000. I'm just gonna skip through this. Okay. Oh, pretty nice. Okay. Okay, so we're at 95. That's pretty good. Ooh, let's see here. Damn. Still sitting okay. All right. That's more like it. You can kind of see it's basically a race because your points as time goes by and you're not clearing barrels, this meter drops, and so you don't get as many points for the barrels. And there we go, 188. Let's see if we can get 225 here. Ah, damn. Barely made it, 226. Probably gonna croak here. Yeah, I barely made it. Holy crap. Now I'm toast. Yeah, I'm not gonna get that. Let's see. Ah, come on. Nope, 320. I needed 335. Oh, well. They're pretty quick games, but yeah. Yeah. No high score. So, anyways, that's Funkier Monkey. That's definitely one of the games I play the most. So, anyways, I'm gonna stop here, and we'll just keep going through these videos. So I'll try to release more gameplay videos because man, I mean, these are just the puzzle games, right? Then you've got card games. Then you've got tons, you know, a bunch of quiz and word, strategy. So there's just, I mean. I think there's like 140, 150 games. I don't even know if I've played them all. So we'll keep going through them, and I plan on doing a gameplay video for every one of these games. I just want to start with the more popular ones that I play. So anyways, thanks for subscribing. Thanks for watching. Hopefully you enjoyed this video, and I'll see you in the next one.